So today, as the title says, we're just going to be grinding out some more Russian tanks. Specifically right now the KV-85, which I'm not sure if I want to use or not. I don't think I'll use KV-5, or KV-85, but I think I'll use the IS-1. And for our next episode, we're probably going to be grinding out aircraft to get this, since this has the same 37mm, but should be a lot more maneuverable, has a better turn rate, better basically everything, I believe. Yeah, it's way better. Has same main armaments too, 2 of each. Has sightless ammo though, by 10 shots. Has slightly more turret ammo, which is good, because that's been a really big problem. Yeah, all around it's just a lot better. Guess it doesn't have as good as the climb though. So maybe it isn't really better. But it has a higher top speed and better turn rate, so. Yeah. But this might also be because it's upgrade, that might be why it has like a higher rate of climb and stuff like that. Alright, what's the repair cost? And it's also cheaper by about 1,000. So yeah, that's the game plan for today. I guess ground with KV-85. And then guess IS-1 right away. So KV-85 then IS-1. Obviously we're not gonna get the IS-1 today, most likely. But hey, it's worth a shot, right? Oh, when did I get this? Cool. If I really wanted to, I could ace my cruise since I have so much extra SL. I'll wait until the higher tiers room. Yeah, I'll say till the higher tiers, probably like the IS-1. I'll do. Being a heavy tank with a highest reload is pretty good to have a higher crew. Lower that down a little bit. Of course I'm going to need to level it up first though, but I guess after we level up we'll see where it is, but most likely I'll keep the IS-1 for a while. Yeah, only just between the IS-1 and IS-2 is this gun, it looks like. Got my last driving lesson today. After that, I'm gonna go take the waiver to get my license. Because, in case you're not from the Midwest or whatever, throughout this entire year with the whole COVID thing going on or whatever, we have waivers, so you just go into the DMV, get your parents' permission, and I believe you also need permission from the driving instructor or the company. And then if they both approve, you can get a waiver. You don't need to take your DMV driving test. And yeah, apparently they've been doing that in other states like Iowa and I think Minnesota and stuff like that. They haven't had any problems, so I guess Wisconsin's trying it out while the DMVs are backlogged from when they were closed down for a few weeks, or about 2 months. So yeah. So I'm doing pretty good, so I don't think I have much to worry about. It's nothing really that I've been told specifically to watch out about other than parallel parking. Because I do tend to be a little bit too cautious, and when I do end up actually leveling out with the curb, I'm about 3/4 of a car length, a full car length away from the car that I was parking behind. So it's a good thing I guess we don't have a car right behind us, because that wouldn't be too good now, would it? Fortunately, they don't really test you on parallel parking anymore. At least not where I'm going to take it, they don't. And nobody really uses parallel parking anymore anyways. But it's still a nice skill to have. always gotta watch this ledge because there's almost always people here. Quite zero intense. Like that guy. Unfortunately, I don't quite have enough explosives. Yep. It's unfortunate. It's a small gun that I can't fit enough explosives into it. Look at this guy. Oh man. Went back into hiding. Just hide from this Panzer IV just in case he wants to come back out while I'm looking at this guy. Must have ran away or went down the hill, maybe. Oh shoot, that's not good. I need to get out of here. Because no matter where artillery hits, it one-shots me. Even if it's like a good few meters away, it'll still kill me. Because this thing has literally no armor. Like half its crew compartment's basically canvas. Is that a Tigor? What? No. Okay, he spared me. Wait, crap, my barrel's out. I did not realize that my barrel was out. Oh, that was the same Panzer IV before. Should I even try to hook? So I'm not sure if it uses deflecting. That's no bueno. My reload is quite slow without that third crew member. Well, compared to what it used to be at least.
The enemy's getting closer to victory.
There we go. This ammo is done for. See if we can pop out this KD one a little bit. I see a Hester over there. Oh, that crosshair was right on. That was a pretty far away bomb, I would have to say, but like I said, it doesn't matter where it lands, as long as it lands decently near, I'm dead. No matter the size of the bomb, if it's a 50 kilogram bomb, 50 pound bomb, whatever you want to call it, and it lands like quite a ways out, I'm still dead. Especially if it's behind me, because behind me I think I literally have 0 armor. Because it's mostly canvas. Hopefully something gets that 109, or hopefully that 109 doesn't have the big cannons on it. Or the 3 cannons. If it's the 2 cannons and the 2 7.62s, I might have a better chance, because then it doesn't have the nose mounted cannon. Which is what I'm afraid of, since that will obviously hit center mass if he's right behind me. But the wings might obviously get my wings in like gear and stuff like that, which my wings are pretty tough. But I guess 20 millimeters or 20 millimeters. There he is. Is he coming for me? Yeah, he is. knocked out his pilot. That was a really fast knockout. That was quite nice. That's a Tiger, might be able to do much to this. When did that go off again? Oh, 'cause it's right, 8:30. Wait, why does my alarm say 8:30? It's supposed to be 9:30. Oops. You have no alarm come off soon. Okay, that was too low. Is there somebody shooting at me? Yeah, that was just a tank that I think was 7.62s. Thought it might have been an aircraft for a half second. Let's get this. Oh no, I'm facing that guy. I don't really want to go against him. Okay, got his breach out, so he's gonna be down for the count for quite a while. So it's also pretty low on crew. So all around he's not gonna have a good bit of time. Maybe I can go and finish him off. And he gets more altitude and some more speed real quick. Oh, that guy's gonna burn down, it looks like. So I'm not sure if I don't think I set my fire. I was sitting in his crew compartment. I don't think I actually got any engine shots or fuel tank. Yeah, it's this kill assist. That was a really lucky crew snipe. I can't, or a really lucky pilot snipe. I still can't get over like, that was like the first few rounds. Let's get this guy. Oh, that's our friendly. Okay. Any second, oh, here comes another plane. Any second they're gonna start coming in with anti-air, that's for sure. And there goes the different max. Oh, yeah, there it is. Oh, got a kill and 2 assists. That seems to be my problem. I'm not sure if it's the 20mm or the 37mm or if I should be going for 23. But now, obviously, I shouldn't be going for the 23 because since I'm going to 5.0, I'll do basically nothing. But I think the 20mm just aren't fast firing enough. I don't know why that guy didn't shoot. I took way too much time to aim up that shot. I should have been dead right there. So Tiger has quite a bit of penetration. I think he would have been able to go through my plate like it was nothing. Even though it was at a slight angle. Especially since he had the high ground too, so it doesn't have as much angle. I don't know what happened there. I feel like nobody really shot him, so I was so that they killed him. So I don't know what happened with that guy. Maybe got packet loss. Okay, we need to get this zone quick. I didn't see that guy right there. Oh, this is a lost match. Not bad, 4 kills. Or 5 kills. Okay, yeah, I really need this. Don't need repair speed because that's not what I'm looking for. Let's see, what should I do? Where are we at for everybody? Looks like I'm in the middle of doing field repair. I guess I have vitality, but I don't even think I have a radio operator gunner. Or whatever, radio operator. Right, that's right. Do I only need one more? Oh no, I need 2 more. So I need these 2. Then I can get this guy. I really want to do the PE because it's a gigantic bomb, but I suck at using bombers, so that's why I'm not going for it. You know, it's a really fun, I can only imagine how fun it is to drop, what is it, like a 4,000, 5,000 pound bomb? Just like on a zone cap and just everybody's just gone. It's amazing. And you can purposely set a long fuse time just to give everybody, just like freak them out for like 5 seconds before it blows up. But then the inevitable happens. Because you're not getting away from a PE-8 bomb unless if you're like an absolutely bunker of a tank and you're far away from it. You're not escaping a PE-8 bomb if it's within like 100 feet of you. Well, more than 100 feet, probably close to like 500 feet away from you. You're gonna die no matter what tank you're in, basically. Unless you're in a really good heavy tank, like, and you're facing it head on. Why do I keep getting up tier? That's I think 5.3 now. So I think I'm in a full up tier. This is 4.7. I forgot the Panther D is 5.3 or 5.7. I don't know why they moved it down. But hey, it's on our side, so I don't care. Oh shoot, I already got called on cat. That's not good. Hide behind this. Hopefully it doesn't hit behind this. As long as it hits it on this bunker, I'm good. Sneaky boy. Spots. That was on him. Should have got that spot. I don't know why I didn't. There's a bunch down there. Well, I can spot them. I won't have enough pressure for that. It's unfortunate. Might for this though. Nope, still no. No depression on these Soviet tanks. Even with an open crew compartment, you still only get negative or 5 degrees of depression. Jesus, when did that guy get here? Crap. Reload. There you go. Dude, he's dead. Sure. So I can go to third person and shoot if anybody decides to cross over there. So I can't see because it's sand. Somebody gonna cross over anymore? Come on, guys, it's not that dangerous. Okay, good, that's friendly. Nope, it's not there anymore. We gotta scout this guy as soon as my scout does its thing and refreshes everything. And of course he's too far away. So it won't let me scout him. See if I can see him. No, I can't see him either. Yep, that's too deep. Oh, looks like I'm not crossing this river, guys. Oh, wait, yes I am. Am I able to cross this river? This is only like a halfway point. It doesn't go all the way across. Oh wait, yeah it does. Okay, good. I legit thought I wasn't able to cross over right there. Let's see if I can cross over to the other side. Or not. I don't think it's a good idea to spawn in my aisle 2, but I'm gonna anyways. Seeing if I do die, I don't need any research. Actually, no, I still need research my SU, I guess. So I guess there is a little bit of an effect if I do die right away. I won't be, I'm not able to spawn. If this I-185 will take him out though. There's the P-47. Oh, he is pretty maneuverable, but he's not a fighter. But he still is too maneuverable for me to dogfight. When he's fully loaded, that's the only question. Then he's basically the same as me, but when he dropped all his bombs and rockets and stuff, he's pretty maneuverable. And I missed. This? It's a 109, I think. Right. No, we have the Germans. I don't know what that is. Could be anything. Oh, there's that guy. Oh, there he is. Oh, he's dead. See that guy. Trying to get his turret out for my teammate. Is that a tank shot that just clipped my wing right there? Some just barely clipped my wing. Not gonna fly along with this. I can't really turn that sharp, otherwise I'm gonna spin out of control. I don't think I can do. Oh, I can't do flaps, so it's still gonna be a little bit sketch trying to land this. What am I still hearing? Oh crap, I see him. Nice. Pilot snipe again. Oh, wait, no, I think I just clipped his wing. It says damage to wing. I'm getting good with this tail gunner. He's like my best friend. Until he has to reload, because his reload's like 40 seconds, I think, or something like that. Okay, I think my flaps are still all in order. It's just my roll control isn't. Sure, now my flaps on. Wait, what are you doing? Stop rolling. Put your wing on the ground. There we go.
Allied forces have captured a zone.
30-second repair for a wing clip. I mean, I don't know how they repair this kind of thing in real life. It's gotta take like weeks to, or maybe I guess if everybody's focusing on maybe a few days, but that's gotta take a while to repair a clipped wing like that. But I'll take it. Yeah, I think somebody's got a really lucky shot with a cannon round. Because there wasn't any aircraft nearby, and if there was, I don't think they would have shot like 1 or 2 cannon shots and just got lucky with it and then disengaged. I had to have been a tank shooting and clipping my wing. Like, that guy has some serious skill. Or really lucky. Up to about 150 or 130. I'll pull up my flaps. Must got lit up by anti-air. Or maybe he just got into a dogfight. I wasn't really watching the kill feed. Yeah, I got 2 aircraft kills. Oh wait, no, that was the last match. I got that 1 aircraft kill, never mind. Yep, so far I think it's always been pilot snipes. So I think with my AP round it goes straight through their glass. Even if they do have bulletproof glass, since I am using the AP rounds for my turret. That's the reason why I'm doing it, is because this engine and bulletproof glass, that's all I'm hitting, unless if I hit the wings, but wings won't really do much. So if I hit his glass, it's going to go straight through and most likely kill his pilot, because if it hits the glass, the shrapnel and the bullet itself is going to hit the pilot. Or if I hit the engine, it's almost a knockout within like a shot or 2, since it's an armor piercing, will go right through it and do a lot of damage. So it's either I knock out their engine core or I snipe their pilot. That's normally how I end up killing enemy tanks. Oh. Then we get back to the battle. I really like that IL-2, but I can't seem to get kills with it. I'm really hoping that that one's more maneuverable. Almost got the LA5F. I got the LA something. Before I can get the whatever. I get the LA5FN before I can get the SU6. Should tell me how much this weighed. I'm not seeing a weight on this. Guess I guess go in modifications and look at this. Maybe. No, it just says this is gonna reduce it a little bit. Seeing as how this really doesn't lower my weight all that much, I'm gonna say that this aircraft is quite light to start out with. Oops, let me do that. Yeah, sure. Okay. It's got 1800 peak for takeoff, I guess. Still has all that armor that the good old Isle has, so that won't be much of a problem. The gunner is very well protected now. That's really thick bulletproof glass. That gunner is safe. Except for maybe, yeah, nothing's going through that. That guy is safe. Is it the same thing for the front? Wow. Soviets so sure do know how to armor up their aircraft. Nothing's getting through this glass at all. So my pilot is basically safe unless they somehow go all the way through the engine, which means that they'll have to go through 6mm and 4 spaced. Then they'll have to go through the engine itself, which is pretty chunky. Well, not really. It's pretty small, actually. And then into the pilot, because he doesn't have a second layer of protection here. Doesn't look like. No, he doesn't. But yeah. Strafing is like the only way you're going to knock out the pilot. Gunner is basically the same thing. Unless you have 20mm, the gunner you're really going to kill through strafing. I'm really excited for this because my gunner shouldn't be getting knocked out unless it was like heavy 20mm barrages, maybe 50 cals. If you get an armor piercing in there, it might go through this. But that's a well protected gunner. Wait, that's right. So that was 1800 takeoff, I think is what I said, right? Yeah, cause this guy's really vulnerable. Still does have that nice bulletproof glass right there though. What's this one? Oh wow, it has a better engine. It does have some more beefiness in terms of armor to it, but not by much. The only really added armor is the bulletproof glass and like armor around here, but it's overall a smaller airplane with a better engine. So I think it'll be a lot more fun to fly around and actually use the 37mm. Has 10 less shots, but I never really run out of cannon ammo. So I think the climb rate is only better because maybe it just has a larger wingspan and the engine's upgraded quite a bit, so maybe it's able to go higher. I don't know. Maybe this has more drag. I don't really know what's going on, why that's different. But this has a better turn time. Basically better everything than this, except for a climb rate, but I'm pretty sure that'll change quite soon. And it's cheaper by 800. Doesn't give me quite as much SL and a little bit less experience, but I'm probably going to be getting more kills and assists with it, so it's going to make itself up and it's going to be more enjoyable because it's more maneuverable. Yeah, I think I accidentally set the wrong alarm because my other alarm would have went off by now. So yeah, I think I just accidentally set the wrong alarm by mistake. Oops. Oh, got foggy rain. It's not going to be fun to snipe with. Well, I guess not really sniping on this map, but you still do kind of do a little bit of long range stuff if you're not in the city itself. So if we cap the zone and we push out towards respawn, it's going to be a little bit sucky. And y'all know ultra low quality players can see perfectly through this because their weather effects turn off and they can see through bushes practically and even walls. Like if you're far enough away, those little concrete walls or whatever that you can shoot through, you don't see those, so you can see right through them. I think ultra low quality you shouldn't be able to turn on if you have a certain amount of hardware. Like if you have a high enough hardware spec, you shouldn't be able to do ultra low quality. I think that should be a change in all games. Kind of locks you at, like, if you can get 120 FPS at medium to high settings, it should lock you at that. But if you commonly experience like below 60 FPS, then it will allow you to drop your settings. But like if you're able to experience 60 FPS plus, it should lock you to a graphics setting that makes sure that you can go to like 120 or 60 depending on your refresh rate. And make sure that the low points aren't below like 30. But average 60 or higher. So every once in a while you always get those frame rate drops that might go below 30 for like a second, but like if your average is above 60, it should put you up at a higher frame rate until your average is about 60. Or not higher frame rate, higher graphics settings. You know what I meant. E. Yeah, I should have seen that one coming. I was trying to get behind cover quick, but that was really dumb of me. I don't know why I did that. I thought I was gonna get there first. I guess I did spawn in late. I should have known better, so I wasn't gonna be there first. I don't think I'm getting my IL-2 this time. As soon as I went past that T-34, I knew I was screwed for the most part. So I saw that there was like no cover in my particular area. The best cover I had was that car, so if anybody saw me, they could still shoot right through it. I also probably should have known that that wasn't a good idea. So I was thinking, oh, I'm gonna be fine. I got here first because I'm fast. Oh, thanks for the follow, dude. X videos. Nice name. Actually, I don't think he's actually watching me right now. I think he just followed me from one of my older streams because I still only have one viewer in here, which is unfortunately myself. Sad boy hours. Oh wait, there he is. Oh, I think he's in here. This person who joined, are you the X videos that just followed me? Nice nickname, by the way. How's your day going? Yeah, I'm learning from the Island Tulips. You have 37mm, I don't know. Doesn't look like it. I think he's the 1942 version, probably, that has the rockets. It's not gonna give me an absolute main, I don't think. Yeah, let's try this again, shall we? There's where the Panzer IV was last time. I don't think he's still there. But you never know. They did cap the point, so I wouldn't be surprised if that was the Panzer IV right there. I do actually have armor this time, so I should, as long as I'm aiming correctly and not against something that has a really good gun. There he is. That was a lucky shot. That altitude is probably done for. Unless we can get lucky and get a pilot snipe with this turret, which I have been very lucky to get almost every time. I'm getting a lot of pilot snipes recently. Just kind of had a second thought right there. I wasn't sure if I was actually able to penetrate through that fence and still get him. So I've also been having bad luck where my shot actually doesn't penetrate through the fence, even if it is a solid shot. Well, actually, I haven't really had an experience with solid shots. Normally, I've always been HE filled shots. Yeah, mine ain't really awesome. Should be good. There's somebody down there. It's like somebody's behind us. I think that's who just killed that one dude. I'm gonna try and kill this dude before I go into the cat, so that way I don't need to worry about him sneaking around. Making sure I don't miss that shot. Alright, let's try and get this point now. Hopefully the guy who seems to be behind us doesn't. I'm just gonna decap. I don't think I'm gonna stay in the zone though. It's because I think there's people behind me, so I'm gonna turn around. Just to be prepared just in case. I think he's over here somewhere. Sometimes so bad, be careful. About these aircraft though, I can't really hear. I won't be able to hear tanks that well. Oh, unlucky shot for both of us. I do think I can bounce his shots though. If he shoots again. Oh, or my teammate, thanks. Alright, let's cap him. I think that was the guy who was killing our people, or killing our friendlies before they got here. Just waiting for him to shoot again. Oh shoot, yeah, that's not fun. This has pretty good armor, but I think those are 23mm maybe. I think that might be the 110, which means that might be... I got really lucky right there, I think. Good thing with Russian tanks is their side armor is pretty good. Even if it is aircraft, because it is sloped. Well, actually, I guess for aircraft you really don't want sloped armor, because that most likely means that their angle is going to be a flat angle. Yep, that's the 110. That 110 has too good of a gun. So the Duck and the 110, they have really good, you know what I'm trying to say. Really good cannons, that's what. The L2 is not bad, but it doesn't have explosive filler, but the 110s, they have explosive filler in them. So if you penetrate the crew compartment, that's most likely to be a 1, maybe 2 shot kill. With the Duck, I think it has a little bit more explosive filler than the 110. But that 110 seemed to have quite a rapid firing cannon. Also having explosive filler, because it looked like he had explosive filler, because he knocked out quite a big chunk of my crew. Maybe it's just a solid shot that has a ballistic cap that makes it really shrapnel-y. Great with anti-air trying to get us. Gonna pull off. I don't know what to do in this situation because he's got a pretty good overwatch. I really don't want to get close. Hoping that medium over there will be able to get him. So I think that's an Ostwin, which means 1 shot and I'm dead. Unless I get extremely lucky. I'm just gonna retreat real quick and hopefully that these guys come and attack me and I can try and pilot sink them. This is a chunky guy. Okay, there's that guy. Shoot, I'm out of ammo. I'm done. Like I said, this thing's reload is insane. So I just gotta try to do basic maneuvers. Hopefully he'll reload fast enough. Try and keep my gunner out of his sights. I don't know what this guy's doing. Okay, I think my gunner's reloaded now. Jeez, what are you doing, dude? I think he is out of ammo. I think he was ground striking with his primaries. Okay, I am breathing. Stops. Just gotta wait for anyone. Yeah, this guy's really stubborn. He's trying to ram me. I think he's trying to ram me. L2 got him. Alright, I was hoping to get an aircraft kill, since I don't think I'm going to be getting a ground kill, because I think that SPA is still up. Yeah, it is. Oh, great, there's two of them. There's a Wurble and a Ostwind, I think. He's probably looking at me, so I'm just gonna... Yeah, that thing's insane. I gotta just try and snipe it. I think that's my only chance I'm gonna have. So if I get a snipe on him. So yeah, unfortunately not much action. Only really had that anti-aircraft. Which once again, trusty old pilot snipe does the trick. Don't care if you have bulletproof glass, it's going right through it. Oh, that was actually really close. You see how close that was? Oh, got hit. Didn't do anything though. Okay, oh, that's not us. Yeah, that's not us. That's the Swedish thing, I think. Oh boy, that was way too close for comfort. Oh, he's lighting me up right now. Okay, I'm gonna try and ignore him now. Unfortunately, I am really damaged now, so I'm gonna have a really hard time keeping up what little energy I have. Yeah, I'm not gonna be able to survive for much longer. I'm just gonna have to kill whoever's on A, and then I'm not gonna make it out. Because I'm not gaining speed, I'm not gonna make it back to base, I don't think either. Or it's not gonna be worth it to go back to base. But I think I have to go back to base. I'm gonna try getting it to... No, I'm not gonna make it. I have to try and go to base and hopefully I level out. I need to pull out flaps soon, which I didn't really realize was good. Apparently it helps keep you up a little bit when you're going slow, even if it does slow you down. Okay, yeah, here we go, I'm getting speed now. Alright, we're gonna make it home. Just try and cool down. Okay, I wonder if it was just the speed, it just can't maintain a high speed. If I put my flaps up, do I? Oh yeah, I'm getting speed a lot faster now. Okay, so it wasn't as bad as I thought. I thought I wasn't gonna be getting speed at all. It just looks like I was at the speed. I was at my speed cap for how damaged I was. Which is really bad, because that speed cap is not enough to maintain a turn without almost crashing. Well, now I'm going faster, so I wonder if my engines are overheating. Or my engine. Actually, I don't think I'm gonna make it back before game's over. I thought that cap would have went neutral for a while. These flaps are really confusing. They never want to go down. Or I think maybe it doesn't have enough hydraulic power. Maybe you can only have your gear going down and your flaps going down. I think that's what it is. Maybe that's why my landing flaps never go down, because I try doing the thing where I put down my gear to engage landing flaps and then put it back up right away, but since I guess maybe it doesn't have enough hydraulic power to, so it can only do one at a time. It landed a little bit early. Yep, game over. Well, I was gonna get any damage in anyways. Gonna do one more game, then I will definitely have to go, I think. So I have to leave at about 45. Really? 221 experience, why you're gonna do it? You're gonna do me like that? Oh, there we go. Alright, I'm not gonna put you in, because you're not much better than the one that I have right now. Let's get this IS-1 researching. That's a lot of experience that's gonna be needed. So far I've been a lot more effective at being an anti-air than I have been a ground striker. Just because for some reason my turret loves pilot sniping people. Like, because they're not doing evasive maneuvers, because like, oh, I got him, I'm right behind him. AI suck at the turret AI suck at shooting me. I got this in the bag. But when you have a player going into your turret, or into turret fire, you're more than likely dead if you stay behind there, because players obviously know what's going on better than the AI does. Also, you have maxed out AI. Maxed out AI can't be better than players if you're really bad. AI still won't be as good as the player if the player's good. Which I think, even with the maxed out AI, like, it might be nice to have a maxed out AI for when I need to maneuver a little bit. Because if you watched my last War Thunder video, you'll see that I was in my turret view for too long. And as soon as I got out of my turret view, there was just a mountain right there, and it was like 2 seconds, and it's like a half a second of response time that I had, and I slammed right into the mountain. I tried to turn away, but I didn't have enough pull, and I was a very dead man, to say the least. I was like, I wonder why he's pulling off. Like, I'm not dead yet. Still have more than enough juices. Looking to then I wonder why I pulled off when I turned on my turret view to maneuver, see where I'm going, and there's this mountain right there. Safe to say it will. Oh crap. This thing's reverse gear is terrible. Oh, that artillery's really far out. I'm gonna die here, aren't I? That's the way I'm trying to turn. Let's get out of here. Retreat. So our teammate right here. Guy's cannon barrel. It's good enough for me. So, shoot, this behind. No way, I was behind that pile. Oh, it's that guy. I thought it was that guy behind me. I was like, there's no way that guy could have been. That's bogus. But no, it was that guy. Alright, this should be fun. As long as I don't have anti-air or aircraft of their own. There's a lot of open tops on that ACAP. That's for sure. I think I got 2 PKVs, maybe 3, but then at the same time, I think, sorry, 2 or 3 PKVs, then everything else I think is like a KV-1. I think there's 2 KV-1s captured in that. I don't know what else is on there. I think it says captured KV-1s and PKVs. Probably, most likely a Panzer IV, which is maybe, if there's a Hetzer, that's a pretty easy target. What is my penetration? 10 millimeters, that's not enough. Never mind, I was gonna say I might be able to just machine gun him down, since he has really weak armor. That's not his frontal plate. But no, also I'm like at less than 500 meters, I won't be able to get through him. Okay, I think that there's a PKV right there. I was really unlucky. I kept on shooting in the same places as his dead crewmates. It's captured KV-1. I'm not gonna do that. This zoom really messes with me. I really shouldn't be going into it that often, but it makes it a lot nicer to try and hit people with, though. This makes it really hard to gauge how close you are to the ground. Where'd this PKV go? There it is. I'm dead. Super horrible wind. Why'd you have to watch? watch this guy. Well, time to do another match because I don't know the last short I was expecting. Did not have the best of luck right there. See, now, if only the Soviets could do what the Germans did with their ground strikers with, where is he? I think it's not the G2. Is it the G2? I don't remember. These 20 millimeters. Yeah, okay, it doesn't have good bomb. It doesn't have good bombs. These 20 millimeters. I'm pretty sure these are pretty good because I get killed with these all the time. Oh, only 19 millimeters. How do I always get killed by them? Oh, I guess I'm just really unlucky. Okay, where's the one I'm looking for? I know what I'm looking for. It's one of these 110s. This what 110 was it? It's a lot of rockets. Is it the 30? No, it's not 30 millimeter. Oh, here it is. Oh, these are just 20. Jeez, this thing could have a lot of primary weapons. I guess technically secondaries. I got 30 millimeter, which 13, 10, 13. Oh, this that doesn't have an armor piercing one. Oh, 37. Is this what I'm looking for? Yeah, they're 37. Why do they have a better 37? Like, why can't I get this HVAP round? Has 142 millimeters, and it has all HVAP. Like, look at this absolute beast. Why can't I get this thing? And it has two of them on top of that. Wait, no, it only has the one. Never mind. I thought those were the 30 millimeters, but no. I think it's a secondary. I think it was this guy, right? Yes, this one right here. 37. Like, why can't we get this good of a 37? Oh well. Maybe one time, once I start getting annoyed with at high tier with the USSR, I'll go back to Germans and grind down the right tech tree this time, because I didn't do it right last time. I went down Dicker Max, and I hate the Dicker Max. It sucks. It's really immobile, doesn't have the best armor. It's the wrong tank destroyer tech tree. You want the other side. You want the Hetzer and the Ferdinand. Those are the tank destroyers that you want, because those ones actually have good armor. Fortunately, the Hetzer is prone to its transmission getting shot out really easily, but that also means that it really doesn't have a weak spot, unless you have heat. Heat is its weakness. But, I mean, its transmission basically takes up all of that lower plate, unless you get really lucky and you like just scrape past it if you go along the side, and you might be able to get an explosive round. But if you have a solid shot round that can't go through the front, it won't go through the transmission either, because the transmission is pretty beefy. And if you go around it, you might damage your crew member, but most likely won't kill anybody. So, unless you have an explosive filler round that has quite a bit of explosive mass, you're pretty good in the Hetzer until you get up with heat rounds and all that other fun stuff. These heat rounds are not very fun. In case you couldn't hear the sarcasm in my voice. Heat rounds suck to use, and they suck to be having used against. How do you want to word that? That was bad wording. Yeah, they suck to use because they literally fuse on the smallest of things. Like bushes that got knocked over, or that looked like they got knocked over, it'll still fuse on them. So you can't really do any urban, or you can only do urban maps. You really can't do any rural maps without having massive struggles, or just having to resort to just using your solid shot, because heat will not be very fun to use in a rural map because of all the bushes. Ugh. Bushes suck if you're using heat, but they're your best friend when you're going up against tanks, when you're at that BR where everybody uses heat. And as long as you don't have heat, you still have that good round. It's like the best time to have a rural map, because then obviously you're not having that heat problem that everybody else is. Should I go forward or should I go left? Because left... crap. not good. Yeah, cap the zone. Hopefully the main barrage isn't coming on time. What are you doing, Churchill? Help me cap. Make this go by fast. Ooh, that was way too close for comfort. Let's get out of here. Dang it, he really knocked out my gunner. Or damaged my gunner. Slash commander. At least it's not my loader, because turret traverse isn't that big of a deal. And a turretless tank destroyer, so I mean it's better the gunner than the loader. So if you got the loader, my reload would suffer quite a bit. I think the gunner still does suffer from reload, and since it is the commander, I don't get as much of a perk benefit as I would if he wasn't damaged, but the perk benefit isn't that great, seeing as how I think my leadership's only level 1. Maybe even half level, I'm not sure if I got a full level on it. Is that somebody? Okay, that was somebody. Well, that was fun. He missed. Cool. Of course he has. He gone and done that. That was really bogus. At least I did capture some. That was really dumb. I should have killed him right there. Stupid debris. I hate debris. The debris has unreliable hitboxes. It's really sucky how the front plate can't defend against 7.62s. Like, at least make the front plate thick enough to prevent 7.62s going right through it. Like, come on, Soviet engineers. You did so good with the IS and the T-34. Like, I understand this thing was supposed to be light, but an extra, like, 3 or 4 millimeters wouldn't hurt anybody. For just that one front crew plate. Maybe, like, add, like, 10 pounds, 10, 20 pounds, because that's probably a little bit more than that, because it's not really that much armor. Like, you're barely adding any thickness, and it's a pretty small plate, because it doesn't need to be the whole front plate. It just needs to be that flat front plate that, like, protects the heads of your crew members. I think that's our hurricane on here. Where's this guy? Is there a guy over here? Not blind. I thought there was a guy. I know he already got killed. That T-34, or the KP-1's gonna be wreaking havoc on our team. Looks like he had a friend. Engine, fuel tanks. I think I got his commander too. Else that commander died from something else. I think I'll be able to go through his turret if I hit his turret. Unfortunately, the KV-1 is gonna do a spy on the KV-1, so that maybe I get an assist if he does die. But you'd have to die soon. Okay, that guy does have fire extinguishers, unfortunately. Gonna set him on fire again, maybe get in his turret. If I get in his turret, I might kill him. Probably not. Unless I get 2 shots in him. If I get 2 consecutive shots to the back of his turret, I might kill him. Maybe this isn't a good lineup. No, man, I'm not gonna be able to kill him here. We have to go for A. Yeah, our church is dead. I'm not seeing the guy who was just on fire, unfortunately. Okay, he gets 1 altitude. There's an enemy incoming. I think he's going for me. Is he a big guy or is he not? See, here's the gamble. The bigger Germans can have that scary set of 4 or even 8 20mm, which will absolutely shred me. At the same time, if it is a 109, it has a chance to have that nose-mounted 20mm, which is equally as scary. Because that will be hitting center mass. Okay, there's Panzer IV down. just gonna hope. Wait, does he even see me or what is he doing? Either he doesn't see me or he's just not deeming me as a threat. Which I mean, I guess I'm not really that much of a threat until he gets behind me. So I don't know about you, but I'd say the L2 is a pretty decent threat if you're behind it. And I think he's gonna try and get behind me. Oh, stop fighting. Actually, yeah, fire. She's not doing good. Shoot, he's reloading. That's all the ammo you got? This thing has like no ammo. And I can survive this. He does have 20 millimeters, I think, or 50 cals. Crap, he got my oil. I'm done. Well, I might do another battle, guys. Unless if I can spawn in and kill another tank. I had a really bad accident that time. Oh. Okay, so this probably will be our last battle then. Yeah, it's 9:30. So gotta walk to the school, which is only like 8 minutes away maybe. So it's not that far away, but still, it's a walk. Gotta get on B. Oh, hi, Mark. Are you gonna shoot me? Gosh dang it. That's dumb. Ugh. Sometimes I really hate this game. It's always just I'm about to shoot, I always get killed. Like whenever something like that happens, it's always when I'm just about to shoot who I'm looking at. Like I probably clicked just as I died. It's like I died and like as soon as that shot hit and killed me, I clicked. So it's just as I'm about to shoot. It's frustrating. Why can't you reload faster? If you'd reload faster, you wouldn't have died. Or I wouldn't have died, you know what I mean? Alrighty, well, I gotta get ready because I gotta leave soon. So if you like the video, make sure to like and subscribe. If you're not watching on YouTube, if you're watching on Twitch, make sure to leave a follow so you know when my next video will come out. And yeah, hope you guys enjoyed. Have a good day. Bye bye.